Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in. My name is Bradley, also known as the Swim Coach, and today we're playing a beautiful game of PGA Tour Road to the Masters. We are playing the career mode. It is our fourth season. We are also playing the EA Sports Championship, and that is coming from Chambers Bay. So yes, that's what we got today, ladies and gentlemen. So hopefully everyone can enjoy themselves and see what we're going to get onto today. I will show you the main screen. That is what we've got, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah. Now, hopefully, all the audio is working correctly. Hopefully the gameplay works correctly. We've had some issues over the past few days, or past few streams, shall we say. Hopefully, we can get ourselves sorted out. So, ladies and gentlemen, sit back and enjoy PGA Tour Road to the Masters EA Sports Championship. Okay. Wind is 3 to 5 miles now, so that's all right. Not too bad. Mind that. Oh, actually. What bag was it? We're on bag one. That's fine. It's fine. Making sure everything is correct.
EA Sports and the International Federation of PGA Tours are proud to present a World Golf Championship. From Chambers Bay Golf Course, just outside Tacoma, Washington, it's first round coverage of the EA Sports Championship. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. We've got a tie at the top
See
at 2 under par.
What today
Meanwhile,
brings us.
our featured golfer in good form coming into this one fresh off a victory a week ago.
Well, we had some good victories so far, so it's all right. We don't mind that. Now, that we could do is high draw. Or we just push it through. Thanks for the like that's coming through. Thank you very much.
Always nice to get that first one out of the way, and that's going to be
drive.
a good one to get this
Keep
tournament
rolling.
started.
Keep rolling. $360, $389. Nice drive to start off with. We love that.
So now from the left side of the fairway, this is a second shot.
We love that start. Now, 4 miles now. We don't. Yeah, I think we put it back here because of the angle of the green. Yes. We may bring it towards the hole as well. So we'll see. That's a beauty
I
shot.
always looked inside that 15-feet
8
circle.
foot.
Anything inside that was
That
going
is
to be a good
nice.
shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
9 feet left here for birdie.
A lovely shot. Now, slightly across. We've got to aim it just outside the right-hand side of the cup.
Oh,
Too much.
my, that singes the
Too
right
much.
edge, but doesn't
Thanks
go
for the
down.
like. Welcome, much appreciated. Not what I just had aimed a bit too much.
Safely in.
Bit my fault.
It's a par here at the
Hey.
first, and he'll stay at even par. Now
Fine.
the second hole here at Chambers Bay,
So you
and
getting
Frank,
there.
it is not overly long. Where's the trouble here?
Well,
Bit of an
281
open
yards
course.
really to the big long bunker that goes all the way to the green.
So,
So as long as
me-
you can avoid that, you don't have to hit driver down here. Just something that's going to be a little short of that. You're still only going to have 100
Actually.
yards really, or just over 100 yards in for your second shot. A really good chance.
Maybe
to
I should
get off
take
to
a
good
club length
start.
off. Yeah. Just to be on the safe side. Bounce and roll. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice swing.
think
and the
that's
result
actually
is going to be a
a
tee
sensible
shot that is
option,
set
that
up
was actually.
just fine. 93 yards is the number as he sets for his second.
That's too. Yeah, I probably want to aim about here. To the wind. Maybe too much. Maybe too much.
That's a head scratcher. That
Okay.
approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
Yeah.
You got to think two putts
too
will work
much.
out fine from here, but this is a long look for birdie.
Right there.
Do that from way downtown. That's in for birdie here at 2. At the third tee now, Frank, and what are we staring at here?
This green is anything other than symmetrical, so
Please,
be
had
very,
that
very
recorded.
cautious on where the flag is. Anything in the middle of the green you can putt to the corners. Well, if you can call them corners, more like ragtails, but beautiful.
No,
par
I
three.
didn't. Oh. Oh. Oh well. Oh well. That was a good putt. Too long. Too long. Too long. Not good.
Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Not good. But we'll take that near the hole.
The hands came through beautifully.
little bunker
there.
shot.
Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. Nope, got up and out of that one quickly. You could see it.
Did I just hit it too hard? Or was I just not paying attention
That
to
one in
the
for a
actual
bogey here at the third. And that's going to move him back down to even
elevation?
par.
It's all right.
Frank, here on the fourth tee,
Fine
you
so
get a
far.
good look, don't you, at what Chambers Bay really is all about.
It's framed beautifully, Rich, by the bunkers there, left, short off the tee, plus the ones down the right side. You can see everything in front of you, but the hole does bend to the right.
Yeah, I know I've got to aim
this
over
is
here.
another one where you've got a generous fairway, but don't
Just
be fooled
because
by
of
that.
it
It's
goes
fairway
to the,
first.
Tough
the right-hand
par four,
side.
measuring 495 yards.
We're going bunker here. Or sand. Yeah.
And that one coming in too hot. It kicks off the fairway and
Oh.
right into the heavy stuff. You got to be careful not to catch the hosel here as he lines up his second.
We're overdoing it. Just so we can get up and over. Okay. Probably enough. That's probably just enough, actually.
All in
Take
all, that's
that.
a good shot. Anytime you hit it in the rough's always a little bit of a lottery. Could have even jumped out a little more and perhaps gone even closer.
Now, this
Lot of
is a
movement on
hard
this
part.
putt left to right. I think the idea here is just to get it inside sort of a 3-foot circle.
Hey, now that's kind of a good read. It was close.
Oh, maybe a misread there, and that curls by to the left.
Didn't go enough. I thought it was on the corner.
That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4.
All right.
And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par.
Well, Frank here at the 5th, and I'm not sure about my chances at a hole that's called free fall. I mean, are you kidding?
Well, should be free fall for you, that's for sure, and free fall for a lot of people.
Not
playing
what
it
I
today.
wanted.
Hole looks straight away, but
Not
you see
ideal.
it starts to pinch in, that fairway that is, by bunkers left and right, and those bunkers come in exactly where you're trying to hit your tee shot.
We're going to the bunker.
And that's going to wind up in the bunker off the tee. So
That's
this
poor.
opening round not progressing as planned here in the early going.
Poor.
Anything on the green would be a good result from here as he readies his second out of the sand.
Keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. Fair.
Oh, I'd give that an 8 or a 9 out of 10. Been in a fairway bunker and safely on the green, you never know, might even sneak a birdie.
We turn to Nota Begay the 3rd for this look at birdie.
And players of this caliber should make this on a regular basis pretty flat with just a slight movement to the left.
Yeah, that's
Morning,
good
morning,
putt.
Kev.
It
How
is
are
a
you?
par here at the 5th,
Welcome in.
and he'll stay at 1 over.
I've had an absolute mare.
Getting set to hit the tee shot here at the 6th at Chambers Bay. Frank, where are you looking to land the ball off the tee here?
There's a nice dune down that left side that sort of gives you a good line that you can work the ball off.
Missed
But remember,
putts
this
here.
is a links golf course, so you don't try and fight Mother Nature because she'll always win. So just anything down the left, let that ball sort of kick its way back towards the middle of the fairway. A lengthy par 4 though at 495.
You wait, you've turned up now and let's just start playing really well.
Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Front left hole location here as we await his second to the par 4.
Keep that. Yeah, I know I have to.
Maybe a little too pumped up there. That just flew past the flag, but still an outside chance for a birdie.
That one just going to sneak on by.
That's so annoying.
Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll remain right where he is.
That was annoying. That was annoying.
Frank, this is a daunting challenge. The 7th hole, long par 4. It's over 500 yards.
A huge bunker down the right side that probably runs for a good 200-300 yards. Obviously, that's to be avoided. And then, of course, there's the mounds and the hammocks and the dunes and that on the left side. That's the reason, really, why this hole's called Humpback. But then, a little bit like the golf course, there's only one greenside
Well,
bunker
get
to be
over,
worried
get
about,
over,
but
get
enough
over.
green left of that.
Get over, yes. Oh,
Yep, that's good.
we'll take that.
This looks to be at least an
Don't
extra
mind.
club, maybe 2 clubs going
No, I
way
think
up that
that
hill to
could
the
be a
green.
good shot. Because the elevation, the wind. We've probably gone a bit further. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Not bad. Okay, fine.
It's a solid shot and a green in
That's fine.
regulation, but a little away from the band.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, Rich, this is going to be a really slow one because we're going right back up that slope, but it's straight, so pace the priority.
Yeah,
Guess
that's
what
a
I'm
nice putt.
watching?
Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there.
Probably the EastEnders
just
knowing
a little
you.
wide of the mark.
EastEnders.
That one finished off. It'll be a
Yeah.
par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is.
Now to the 8th and a long par 5, Frank.
Fortunately, there's no bunkers, just the dunes either side. The hole
Ooh.
looks a little narrow off the tee, but get down there, you're going to realise that's a fairly generous fairway.
And what it is, every
There's a
time I
little bit of
start sitting
mounding
in this
green,
chair,
too, that actually slopes it back towards
feel
the
like I
play.
wanna fall
So
asleep.
Use that to your advantage.
the chair is so comfortable. Go on. No, not rough.
Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank.
That's annoying. That was annoying. Going in hot. We're going to be up on the top tier. We're going to have a hard putt. It is going to be a hard
Wouldn't say
putt.
that was his best, but not bad either. On the green and with a putt.
This one definitely going to pick up speed as it goes along its journey. This for an eagle.
You know what? I'm just going to go dead straight. Just see where it takes me. It should come to the... Yeah. I didn't get. There was a lot more red, but then there's blue countering the other direction.
8 feet
So-
remaining here for birdie. Okay,
Weren't too sure.
right on line.
Game
That's a
name. This
birdie
is
here at the
PGA
8th.
Tour and it's Road to the Masters. Yeah, Road to the
Really
Masters
good mix
edition.
of holes here at Chambers Bay. And Frank, we finished this front side with a par 3 after just having come off that long par 5.
And it's a beauty too. The tee is some 100 feet up in the air, so you get a great view of this magnificent golf course, and you realise why it's called a true links. This green here, though, it looks rather daunting, well bunkered on the right side, but you can see enough of it. And once again, links, use the bounce, and you can still kick one in there close.
How would you normally judge distance if you're shooting into the wind?
And I think he was a little wary of hitting the ball
First of all,
too
it depends
far
on
there, and he winds up leaving it
Strength of the
short.
wind.
Now a second to this par 3.
Is there trees around that could stop it? Stop the wind on high shots? Day-to-day normal stuff, but lucky enough for me
10-foot
when I'm
putt
playing on this part. One or two club lengths up or 1-2 club lengths down, depending on if the wind,
Nope.
if the wind's behind you or forward or it's come towards you. It depends. Am I going to play a low shot or a high shot?
A shake of the head.
The wind's behind
as
me.
that one
I want to try and
is
play a high
finished
shot
off.
so that wind can help that
He'll
ball go
drop
further.
back to 1 over par. Frank, what's the player looking at on the 10th here at Chambers Bay?
Well, normally at a par 4,
Now,
you're
for
just thinking
example,
blaze
this
away,
hole-
but this is one of the few holes, really, I think you've got to be
Okay,
careful
so the wind
on
is
what club
going
you
to
hit off
cross
the
me
tee.
with
It starts
slight
to narrow up.
angle.
You really want to avoid those 2 short bunkers that come in
I'm
around
going
the
to aim a
300
bit more
yard mark.
off to
And
the
that really sets yourself up with
right.
a nice sort of wedge. That's really
I'm
the
actually
right
gonna
way to
give
play
the
it.
ball
You don't
a
have
bit
to
more
take the
height.
trouble on in front here.
and hopefully the wind can help me bring it back into the middle of the fairway. I think this time
They're starting toward
the
the
ground's
right
going to give me that
side.
one. This time it didn't give me much, but it's still in the middle of the fairway.
Well, there's good bounces, there's bad bounces. That was a good
It does depend on the
A good break got him here. Now his second to the par 4.
what the wind speed is. Stay. Don't drop down. Don't drop. Thank you.
Yep, played that nicely. That'll work out just fine. The putter has not been at its best, but this a good look for birdie. Yes, rolls
God I needed
right
that.
in. A birdie here at 10. Now on to the 11th, and Frank, we are looking at a long par 4 in front of us.
We are indeed, and it's called shadows. But there is love in the shadows here. Hit it over that dune down there in the middle of the fairway. If you can get it there around the 300-plus yard mark, then the hole
Okay.
obviously starts to get
This
a
on
little
the
easier.
winds.
That second shot, you'd like to hit a little
slightly
bit
in my
of a cut
face,
in
so
here. But
bit of a low
there's 2
shot.
levels to this green, so make sure you're on the right level where that flag is.
Small winds like this doesn't really do
This, a
much.
tee shot that fits the eye,
It
and
does.
that'll be just fine.
Small bit.
Let's see what they do from a good lie in the fairway. 180 yards to go.
This one I'm adding distance on. I need to full whack almost. I should have aimed a bit more over. It's fine.
Uses the spin there and holds the green, but a long way home for that birdie. A birdie putt here at the 11th.
2 factors to consider here. First of all, braking from left to right, and it's going to be pretty quick back down this hill.
There.
Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll stay at level
Not what we
par.
want. We want some birdies, please.
The 12th here at Chambers Bay is known as the Narrows. What's the play here, Frank?
This one you
can
can
just
normally
sort
get
of iron it
in
down there, have a little wedge
the green
or a
in one,
pitch in
yeah.
there with no sweat whatsoever. Or if you want to have a little bit of fun, if you can drive it over that bunker that's just short left of this green, you might just putt for an eagle.
Slow down,
That one
slow
may
down.
Get up close to the right edge, but it looks like it's going to hang on. That'll be just fine.
Well, no. It was going to roll back. Didn't roll back.
Not your standard approach here. This his second from behind the green.
Too hard. Too hard. Too hard.
This is a 19-foot putt. Got it there, but not quite on target.
Not good.
That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll remain right where he is. 13th hole now. It's a dogleg right, par 4. Frank?
But at 534 yards, you need an eagle eye, which is the name of the hole, to find exactly where you want to hit this. Doglegs to the right. There is a fairway that's plenty wide to accept a good tee shot. And then from there on in, it's actually a relatively straightforward second shot, providing
low.
you can miss that bunker.
Check that
which is just
again.
short in the middle of the green.
We'll aim over this way a bit more, just in case it brings us a bit more towards the bunkers. Yeah, I just want to avoid them.
And that will do just fine.
It take us towards them, but fine. Go on, character. Give it that fist pump. Love the fist pump.
This one has a chance to be close.
Oh,
That is a proper iron shot. Good full swing, too, and gets the result.
That's
it
a
deserves.
beautiful shot.
Great shot.
that is a beautiful shot.
Just
Almost
like
messed
that,
up there.
it's a birdie here at 13.
Ooh.
Frank, now to the 14th hole, and this is the 5th consecutive par 4 here at Chambers Bay. And by this point, the
This
players
one we
will
can-
know whether they're on their game or
Can I
off
put a
their
bit
game.
of draw on
At
this one?
546 yards, this hole can be shortened considerably if you choose to take a brave line down the left side. You can chew off as much as 70 or 80 yards. But once again here, because the hole bends to the left, you've really got to know which direction that wind is coming from.
Give me something decent on the roll. Decent
Yeah,
on the
that's
roll.
a beautiful tee shot. Now watch this go. Oh, it's going to trundle right on down the slope.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. This is at least a 400 odd. $414. Nice.
So Iona, this his second from the fairway.
125 is the number. Just a flick, pin, smack bang in the middle.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot
We'll take
circle
that.
is always good, and even money, really, to make birdie.
Another rolled in
The
there.
Cubs
Birdie's
went,
now at
"I'm gonna
13
take that
and
in."
14.
Suck that in. Thank you very much.
At last, Frank, a break from those long par fours. We just played 5 par fours in a row. Now the par 3 15th.
And also, as you can see in the distance, you can actually see a tree, one of the few that are on the golf course. Hence
This is the
name
one
of
I
15.
hate.
It's called Lone Fir. Not overly long, just a little short hole. But in a US Open,
'cause the
obviously they can
elevation
play it
and the
around
wind.
250 yards. It's just a fun par 3. But check where that flag is, because sometimes 3 is a good score here. But an easy flag position, then go straight at it.
You know what? Let's just go for it. I may have done actually quite well, actually. Let's take that.
That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. Lengthy putt here of 27 feet.
Stay.
No, I
knew
think he
there'd be
knew
a
it right when it left the putter
bit
face.
there.
Didn't get that far enough out to the right. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th.
Bit of a nuisance.
And he'll stay at 2 under. Now to the 16th hole here at Chambers Bay. And Frank, it is pretty short hole. What are the chances to come out of here with a birdie?
Well, you've just come off the short 15th. You can get on a little bit of a run here, providing you get into the fairway first. You're not going to have an overly long second shot here. But once again, this is a precision hole, a little bit like
This
15.
one-
This is a tabletop green, so you're going to have to be right
Get
on
it
the money
right.
with that second shot.
Could go quite close to that hole. Nice little bounce and roll. Go on. Go on. Yes.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good
It's a
start to
nice
this
little
hole.
roll. That 380. 350. 9. Okay.
Good chance to get one in close from here. This, his second.
Nice little spin
Okay,
shot
not a
there.
bad lead. That's a good shot.
Ooh.
Birdie putt now moving to his right. Oh, right by the hole. The longer putts, you don't mind as much. The short ones, they tend to sting.
Oh.
Okay, that'll be a par here at 16.
So
He'll stay
annoying.
right where he is. Frank, you don't need just a caddy out here at Chambers Bay. Seems like you need a sports psychologist. You start thinking about the names of these holes. Beached at 16, and what's 17 called?
Derailed, and you can see why too. That green's perched up there. If you've got the round going in the wrong direction, this is not a hole to start on. So if you've got a run going, it's just a good tee shot that lands around the front there, and you just take a 3 here. This is not a time to be a hero.
Stay on the green. Stay on the green. No, it's going to go off.
And that one
Got a little
on
chip.
the green, but not in a terrible spot
Got a little
either.
chip.
Sitting up in the short grass. Clean lie here for his second to the par 3. Oh,
Right
how about the
distance,
touch
just
right there.
7
Very
inches.
well done.
Hard to
To the
do much
left.
better than that. It was nearly perfect.
No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is. Now to the 18th hole. Frank, everyone wants to finish in style.
Yeah, the home hole here, once again you head back to just a wonderful view, and you realize that Chambers Bay was designed as a walking golf course, and it was designed to have fun and test every department of your game. 18 will do that. It probably gives you more trouble on both sides of the hole than any other hole on the golf course.
Come on.
Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5.
Whoa, go on, go on, go on. Just get on the green. Oh.
That's what he wanted to do.
Oh,
After the tee
tough to
shot,
get on
puts
the green
himself
there.
in really good position here on the par 5. It's about a 60% make percentage from here. This for birdie. Oh, that took a look. I thought it might catch that right edge, but it didn't get there. Too bad. He's now in that 40% category. So a bit of a letdown here at 18, but it is a par, and that will mean it's an opening round 68. Very strong. Our featured golfer here today had some moments, but maybe not the round one you're looking for, Frank.
Too many mistakes, Rich.
Not a good round one. Bit of poor. Yeah, not good. See, we can survive. See, we can survive. Oh, objective cut +3. Fine at the moment. Wins are 4-7, so better. Well, stronger, shall we say? See how we get on.
EA Sports and the International Federation of PGA Tours are proud to present
Someone's
a
gone
World
8 under
Golf
just
Championship.
today.
Today
Gee.
from Chambers Bay in Washington, live second round coverage of the EA Sports Championship.
Come on.
Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. Tommy Fleetwood is
something
on
good
top.
here.
He's at 9 under. Meanwhile, our featured golfer needing to get it in gear. Currently 7 shots off the lead.
7 shots off the lead. Not ideal.
Pin in the back left today as he'll stare down this second to the par 4.
I misjudged this by a mile. By a mile.
It's hard to get a putt this
What was I
long on this
thinking
green.
about?
That is a long way away. But now you
What was
really
I
have to
thinking about when I
concentrate
played this
and try and
shot?
2-putt from here because this is very much in the 3-putt zone.
Okay.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Well done. That is in for a
I'd
par
start off
here
with,
at
we'll
the
take
first.
it.
And he'll stay.
We know we
right
can do
where he
better.
is. Now at the second and a medium length par 4, Frank.
Yeah, a slight dogleg to the left, rather long, skinny green here. Well bunkered all the way down the left side. Really anything down the right and the natural contours of the land should kick that ball a little to the left.
As I said, I want to be safe, but it looks like I'm going to go to that bunker. Put a bit of backspin on that.
No issues here.
Thank
That
God
is
for that.
into the fairway.
Big chip over.
Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
The number is 129, all the way to the flag stick. Pin in the middle, so it's a green light.
That
Nice
ball was
spin.
sitting up beautifully on the fairway too,
Nice
and the
spin.
strike
May
was,
have been a bit of a
just delightful, but
rough
a little too much spin, but
bounce.
still inside 10 feet.
That's fine.
Yeah, well done. It's a birdie here
God
at the
for that.
second. And after opening with a 68, he'll move to 1 under for his round here. At the third tee now, Frank, and what are we staring at here?
This green is anything other than symmetrical, so be very, very cautious on where the flag is. Anything in the middle of the green you can putt to the corners. Well, if you can call them corners. More like ragtails, but beautiful par 3.
I do think aiming here, aiming across could help. Could be off. Nope.
Solid shot.
Counts as
and
the green.
sometimes solid throughout the round.
Counts as the
will
green,
win the
okay.
day. Good effort,
Last
but that'll run 2
little
feet
bit,
past the
and it's
hole.
like, no, I don't like you.
So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll stay at -3. Frank, standing here on the 4th tee at Chambers Bay, you can see what this golf course is all about with those dunes on the left and all that sand down on the right. A lot of trouble here.
Yeah, first hole, Rich, really that bends to the right, but if anything, you want to keep the tee shot down the left side. It's going to give you a better angle to the green.
Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything
And we stayed up
working
as
in
well.
harmony, and a great result
And we stayed
in
up.
the fairway. A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot.
Just think about it. You got to cover nearly
What
2
a
football
shot.
fields of distance and get it inside 5 feet. You wouldn't think that's possible.
No.
And then
boy,
I
he
do
played
that
out
to
to
mess
the right,
up.
and that didn't budge. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he'll
See
remain
what I mean by my
right where
putts
he
at the
is.
moment? Can't putt to
Frank, it's
save
kind of
my
fun to
life.
swing away on an elevated tee like this, the 5th here at Chambers Bay.
It looks straight away. It certainly does. And under 500 yards, so it gives you a chance, plus that elevation. You should be able to knock one down there. The whole pinch is in, though, with those bunkers left and right. And there's just one bunker in the front of this green. And that, as you can guess, should be avoided.
Be careful. They call this hole free fall. A big drive, but a poor result as that's going to wind up in the bunker. So a poor result on the tee shot. Now he'll dig in with his second to the par 4.
As soon as the ball went in the bunker, that's where the problems start. Nothing more you can do. Just advance it out and hope the next one gets in close.
Come on. Be nice. Oh.
12 feet still to go. Slow down. Okay, that'll run about 4 feet by. Okay, no further damage. It's a bogey 5. And that's going to drop him to 2 under.
Not
Ready to tee off here
good.
at the 6th. Frank, where are you looking to land the ball off the tee here?
Well, as long as it's not in the rough, the bunkers, well, there's no trees here, really. That little green strip, that runway down there, another hole that bends to the right, but find the fairway. The fairway's wide enough. You've got a pretty good idea exactly where you want to go. And once again, this is one of the shorter par 4s. So good drive here, just a short iron in.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Down on the course, let's check in with Notah Begay III.
He's got 113 yards to the front, 146 to the hole. Wind is helping from behind, so you can take a little less club.
And desperately trying to get that shot dropped back straight away. And there's a good chance now after that shot.
Okay,
Almost
nicely
missed
played.
that
That's
as
in for
well.
birdie here at
Jesus.
6. And he gets it to 1 under for his round, 3 under for the week. On the 7th tee now, it is over 500 yards from the back tee.
Yeah, this is called humpback, and you can see why there's all those mounds and undulations between you and the hole, plus all that amazing bunkering down the right side. All to be avoided, really. If you can do that, then you get a decent look at this green. But
Ooh.
I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect and a good result as well.
Perfect lie as well. Nice. Nice
Steeply
little
up the
lie.
hill here. This is going to play very long.
Up. I've still got to go. I've got to go long. Just because the elevation, the wind.
I always looked inside that 15
Sweet.
feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. And that puts him at 2 under for his round, 4 under for the tournament. Now to the 8th and a long par 5, Frank.
Fortunately, there's no bunkers, just the dunes either side. The hole looks a little narrow off the tee, but get down there, you're going to realise that's a fairly generous fairway. There's a little bit of mounding in this green, too, that actually slopes it back towards the player. So use that to your advantage.
Oh, it didn't bounce the way I wanted it to. It bounced directly straight back across. I wanted to bounce forwards.
That got a fortunate bounce. It'll be just fine.
Just down going to the little roll back.
That's it. 2 solid shots right there, Frank.
Certainly taking advantage of this par 5 and comfortably on for 2.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. A great opportunity here for birdie. Oh, how about the run here? That a 3rd
Much
consecutive
better
birdie.
run.
And he'll
Much
move now
better.
to 5 under par. Rounding out the front side here at Chambers Bay with a par 3, the 9th.
Well, the tee is nearly 100 feet above the level of the green, so you can see everything. This is one of the best views on the golf course. A fairly lengthy par 3. Obviously it's stout, just over 200 yards, but you can see the green off that elevated tee, and this requires your best shot.
Almost land it around there and let it just bounce towards the hole. But also the wind, I forgot about the wind. What about the wind? The other direction.
Still work to do to get this on the green. This is 2nd.
Let's chip it and then let it roll down. Why not? Go on, roll, roll, roll. No,
It
no.
is a game of touch, and it is evidence right there when your touch is out. What a difference it makes. That ball went a long way past.
Not what I wanted.
Oh, boy, that would have been one heck of a par. That nearly went down, but it'll slide just by. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that's going to drop him back to 4 under par.
Frank, what's the player looking at on
This
the
is my
10th
first
here at
tournament.
Chambers
I'm
Bay?
not going to
Well,
win.
normally at a par 4, you're just thinking blaze away, but this is one of the few holes, really, I think you've got to be careful on what club you hit off the tee. It starts to narrow up. You really want to avoid those 2 short bunkers that come in around the 300-yard mark. And that really sets
this
yourself
one of the
up with
holes
a nice sort of wedge.
gonna help me
That's
out?
really the right way to play it. You don't have to take the trouble on in front here.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here
Go
on
on.
this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. This is why you practice these shots from under 100 yards. You
Oh.
bombed your drive. Now it's time for the touch shot. Zip one in there close.
Now, that's an excellent shot.
6
Inside
foot,
that 10-foot
9
circle,
inches.
little long, little left, but still good.
Reasonable.
Here we go. 7-footer for birdie. Yes, a good roll
Gods
there.
for that.
That's in for birdie. Will certainly help the cause.
Well, here we are at the 11th. Frank, this is a brutally long par 4.
And a little bit blind too. There's that big dune in the middle of the fairway, and it's sort of a bit daunting. You're not quite sure what's behind that. Well, what is behind that is actually fairway. And just carry it over there. That'll certainly shorten the hole up. And then from there, it's a little bit of a dogleg to the right.
Oh, take it.
310.
310.
Good drive in the
310
fairway.
carry. Can't complain with a 310 carry.
In the fairway, shouldn't be more than 200 yards to the flagstick.
Too long. Too long.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the
Oh.
green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Probably a bit
And
too
that's
hard.
not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Yeah, well done. That's in
Wait.
for par. And he'll stay at 5 under.
The 12th here at Chambers Bay is known as the Narrows. What's the play here,
Come
Frank?
on.
Two, really. You could just sort of iron it down there, have a little
Be
wedge
super
or a
nice
pitch
to
in
me,
there with
please.
no sweat whatsoever. Or, if you want to have a little bit of fun, if you can drive it over that bunker that's just short left of this green, you might just putt for an eagle.
Get the green at least. Thank God for that.
Drivable par 4.
A lovely,
Not for most in this field,
lovely
but for this guy,
shot.
yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot. Oh, yeah. I mean, some days you just
Thank you, I
can't
needed
miss,
that.
And this is one of those days. What a putt there as he'll walk
Needed
away with
that.
an eagle. Now at the 13th hole here at Chambers Bay, and Frank, this one bends to the right, par 4.
It doesn't mean that you have to cut it or move the ball in that direction. Ideally, really, anything down the left side
What
of
was
the
the
fairway
lead
would
ball
be
again?
well suited for this hole. There is a central bunker.
Oh, I'm
that
tied
sort of
for- okay,
protects
so I'm
the
only
front
2 shots
middle of
behind
this
now.
green. You
He's
can
still
go in
got
left,
some of the
left
leaders
that, or
from
right
the
of
first
that,
round to
but
go
this is
out.
a beefy par four on the card,
Okay.
and you are not losing ground.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Breeze at his back shoulder as
Nice.
he lines up his second from the fairway.
Go on. Go on. Go on. Get up there. Stop, 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 stop. And there it goes rolling off. Oh.
Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No, no chance.
Stop, stop, stop. Don't you dare. Right, no. So annoying.
This one measures out to 24 feet.
I'm going to bogey this hole.
Not quite online, and that'll drift a couple feet by.
So annoying.
Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And he's going to fall to 3 shots off the lead.
Frank, this is the 5th par 4 in a row, and they're not easy. This one here at 14, really a daunting tee shot.
It is. That's why it's called Cape Fair. A true Cape hole in golf, Rich, is when you've got to decide how much you want to bite off when you hit across a slight dogleg. And this one, really, you're going to be rewarded the further left you can
Ping it
go.
up there.
There is one little bunker in
Get
the
up
middle
there.
of the fairway
Thanks
that
for
you
the
have to
likes.
avoid. That's going to be
Don't you
320
dare
or so
go the
yards off
bunker.
the tee. This whole 546
Jump
yards, you're
over
going
it.
to see a variety of second shots, or the
Jumped
length of
over that
second shots here,
bunker.
determined purely by the bravery of the tee
Oh,
shot.
that was lucky. That was very lucky. 403 yards. Nice.
From the fairway, Nota, this is second.
107 yards to the front, 116 to the hole, pin sitting on the left half of the green. Sand wedge here, coming in just right of the hole, but looks good.
It was a good strike.
Please,
I
all
could
there.
tell that by the sound
You
as
can
the
take
ball
that.
came off the club face. That little bounce and check. Well done.
5 feet now for birdie.
That's how you play
Thank
this
God for
14th
that.
hole. That's in for birdie. And he's going to get to within 2 of the lead as he moves to 5 under par.
Well, Fleetwood's just teed off.
Frank,
So
normally in a golf course, you don't want to spend too much time in the trees, with the trees, around the trees. But
we
part of me
should
wants
make it to
work
day
and
3
hug this
before.
tree because he's all alone. It's the only tree on the whole golf course.
Well, I know you're a tree hugger, Rich. I really do. But at 246 yards, when they play this off the back tee of the US Open, believe me, nobody's hugging that tree. They're just trying to make 3.
Oh. Rolled off.
And that one not on the green,
Just
but
rolled
not
off.
a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. He's been good all day around the greens. This is second.
Too hard again. Too hard again.
Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And he's going to stay 2 back.
Getting set to take on the finishing holes here at Chambers Bay. How do you do it in the right way, Frank?
Well, when you look down this fairway, obviously everything slopes left to right. That makes this hole actually play a little bit more of a dogleg to the right, even though it doesn't look it. And then, of course, that green up ahead, it's like a tabletop. So precision here is absolutely paramount.
But my hand slipped then on the controller, but it just finished the
Looking
shot.
for
when
a
it
strong
slipped off.
finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
380, 370. 370.
So
nice.
a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second. Oh man, absolutely can do no wrong. Dialed in, and that is an eagle, and this
What
is
just
a
happened there?
spectacular round of golf. Just 2 holes left to play. Now a par 3, the 17th, 218 yards, and all sorts of trouble, Frank, down that right.
Well, if you weren't beached at the 16th, then there's a chance
Oh
you could
my
be derailed,
God.
which is what this hole's called, at 17. Difficult par 3. You can see the bunker there in front, and once again, wind conditions. This is going to probably require one of the best tee shots, especially in the closing stages of the US Open.
Okay,
just on
that
green.
one's dancing. Now this for another birdie.
And he's seemingly had no problem with his reads all round long, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
I think 'cause I was on the edge of the cup. Caused me a bit of problem.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll stay a couple of shots off the lead.
Come on.
Now to
Fucking
the
genius.
18th hole, Frank.
How do
Everyone
we manage to
wants
get
to
up to
finish in
second
style.
place?
Yeah, the home hole here, once again, you head back to just a wonderful view, and you realise that Chambers Bay was designed as a walking golf course, and it was designed to have fun and test every department in your game. 18 will do that. It probably gives you more trouble on both sides of the hole than any other hole on the golf course.
And that, a good-looking shot there. Well placed in the fairway.
Ooh wee. You're off to the right. Okay, at least we're in the bunker,
That second
not in
shot got all the way down
heavy
by
rough.
the green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. Really need a birdie right now.
Just aiming past the hole could be good here. Oh, but we've gone off to the right, left side.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. Oh, boy, not on your last putt of the round. That is cruel.
That was disappointing.
Okay, safely in
that
for
was a
his par at
disappointment
18.
putt.
And that is going to be a superb second round score of 63. Wow. So our featured golfer here, pretty solid through the first 2 days, safely through to the weekend and squarely in the conversation.
That's right. We'll
How?
get off to a good start
How?
tomorrow, throw a few birdies in early, and could make it extremely exciting come Sunday.
How did we make
So
it?
for Frank Nobilo,
We fit with
Brigade the
fourth.
Third, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports
Okay,
PGA Tour Golf.
we'll take it. We'll take it. I don't mind. Okay, back down to 3 to 5 miles now. Okay. Everyone, bear with me a second. I'll be back in about 30 seconds to a minute.
EA Sports and the International Federation of PGA Tours are proud to present a World Golf Championship. Today from the Pacific Northwest and Chambers Bay Golf Course, live third round coverage of the EA Sports Championship. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. And we've got a packed group at the top with a tie at 12 under. And the golfer we'll be watching, definitely in contention, just 3 shots off the lead. And that should be just fine. A good drive there to get the Saturday round underway. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
He's left himself 133 yards to the flag, pin on the right-hand side, so really looking for a fade in here if he can.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
11 feet away. Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and he'll remain 3 shots off the pace. Ready to tee off here at the second. Frank, what's it all about?
Well, you hit your tee shot here through the dunes, Rich, not overly long, just under 400 yards. The bunker on the left really shouldn't be a problem. Just avoid the dunes on the right and left.
Another very nice tee shot. He looks awfully comfortable here with these first couple of drives.
Oh,
A little over 80 yards here.
That was a much better tee shot. We love that. Even with the wind, I think I could still help myself get myself up. That's all right. Probably could have gone that extra club length.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that to do over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
Turn.
That one just going to sneak on by.
Didn't want to turn. It didn't want to turn. Oh.
That finished off for par here at the second. And he'll stay at -9.
Bit of a shame.
At the third tee now, Frank, and what are we staring at here?
This green is anything other than symmetrical, so be very, very cautious on where the flag is. Anything in the middle of the green you can putt to the corners, well, if you can call them corners, more like ragtails, but beautiful par 3.
Oh, bug.
All right, you
We'll
take those
take
all
that.
day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie
Much
here at
better
3.
read there. Much better
And
read.
he'll get it to 1 under for the round, 10 under for the tournament. Frank, here on the 4th tee, you get a good look, don't you, at what Chambers Bay really is all about.
It's framed beautifully, Rich, by the bunkers there, left, short off the tee, plus the ones down the right side. You can see everything in front of you, but the hole does bend to the right. This is another one where you've got a generous fairway, but don't be fooled by that. It's fairway first.
Tough par 4 measuring 495 yards. No problems there.
Down the
That's going
fairway.
to wind up safely in the fairway.
I think we can probably set ourselves up for.
Frank, what's the best play here on
Yeah.
the second shot at the 4th hole?
Obviously, if you can reach, you should still go for it. The bunker, that sort of short right and wraps around that right side, actually is there to help you. There's nothing wrong with that second shot catching the ridge and going back in there, but yeah, a good one that kicks straight, chance for eagle.
Buffett.
Good approach
9 foot
shot.
5.
And birdie putt coming up. Approach shot
Nice.
just a little right, little short.
I do think it's going to turn a lot at the last moment.
Oh, a good run going here early. This is birdies at 3
We like this for
and
round
4.
3.
And he's into double figures now at 10 under par, 2 under on his round. Well, Frank, here at the 5th, and I'm not sure about my chances at a hole that's called free fall. I mean, are you kidding?
This one
Well,
does just
should
drop.
be free fall for you, that's for sure, and free fall for a lot of people playing it today. Hole looks
Look at the
straight away,
elevation.
but you'll see it starts to pinch in, that fairway that is, by bunkers left and right, and those bunkers come in exactly where you're trying to hit your tee shot.
See,
That
it was
is gonna wind up
112
right
foot
down
in the air, but
Broadway.
then you got to
A
remember that
majestic
there's
looking
still
tee
like
shot
another
there.
140 foot from go down.
Pin cut back left here today as he stares down his second to the par 4.
Not enough. Didn't hit hard enough. Yeah, no, I didn't hit hard enough.
No, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And he couldn't ask for a better setup from this distance. Just slightly uphill, something on the right edge could go in.
Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off
Didn't
target,
want to
but
be
you can't
nice
get
to
the
me, did
speed
it?
Any better than that.
It just said, no, thank you. He's like, no, not today. We don't like you today on this hole.
That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll stay at 11 under par.
We're 6th now.
Now at the 6th, this
Everyone's having a
appears to
nice
be
little good old run,
testing
and we're
par
dropping
4 long
positions.
one.
It is, but once again, a generous fairway. Just use those mounds down the left as an indicator on your line. Hole bends a little bit to the right. Good tee shot, though, and everything is in front of you.
I like going off that
This
side.
one
Maybe I
started a
do.
little left off the tee.
Maybe I do. Slightly left off the tee. No, we don't like it.
As that ball bounces into the rough, first fairway missed today.
Ball sitting okay here for his second here at the 6th.
Go on, roll, 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 roll.
Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course
happened
into a
there?
day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in
One got
is now going to
stuck.
be a grind.
Nah, the putter bails him out. There, that's in for a par. And he'll stay right where he is. Frank, this is a daunting challenge. The 7th hole, long par 4. It's over 500 yards.
A huge bunker down the right side that probably runs for a good 200-300 yards. Obviously, that's to be avoided. And then, of course, there's the mounds and the hammocks and the dunes and that on the left side. That's the reason, really, why this hole's called Humpback. But then, a little bit like the golf course, there's only one greenside bunker to be worried about, but enough green left of that.
Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be.
We'll take it.
Now note his second from the fairway.
146 yards left to the hole. Pin sitting back right.
Maybe a club length up, but we get a bit of bounce and spin towards the hole. Not enough. Should have gone that one
ball
club length
looked
up.
very good in the air. Just doesn't
Should have
quite
definitely
finish
gone that
up
one club length
that
up.
near to the flag, but still on the green.
No, kind of underread that one, and it winds up missing below the hole. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll remain right where he is. Now to the 8th and a long par 5, Frank.
Fortunately, there's no bunkers, just the dunes either side. The hole looks
Go
a
on.
little narrow off the tee, but get down there, you're going to realise that's a fairly generous fairway. There's a little bit of mounding in this green, too, that actually slopes it back towards the player. So use that to your advantage.
I want to make sure this gives me a nice little bounce. Come on, you beauty.
Oh, he gets a little lucky there.
I
and
double
even
tapped the button by
bounces back
mistake.
into the fairway.
So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5.
Five off the deck. Go on, well back, well back, well.
And that second shot on this par 5, it just came out too low. Came out like a bullet. That first bounce, it wasn't going to stop. Second bounce wasn't going to stop, and just ran over the back.
I don't think chips, no. I think something like this, a flop shot's more better, because you're more likely to get that angle.
Oh, way too much ball.
I think
Well,
the
Ionis
chip
had a good
shot would
look.
have been just
Now
made
this
it
for
run.
birdie.
Well, it's the midway point you need to pay attention to in this putt. It's where it's going to break from left to right towards the hole.
Nope, that was never going to climb that hill, and he has left himself a tester coming up. Just 5 feet left. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the
I
8th,
thought a fishing one.
and he'll
if
stay
I
right
was you.
where he is. Finishing up our front side.
actually, I
here at
have
the
just
9th.
bought a
It's
fishing
a
rod.
par 3, and
So I'm-
Frank, how would you describe this hole?
The fishing
Well, it's an
rod, so-
absolute stunner, really, because of the
Hey, hey.
views. And this is where you realise that links golf, minus trees and minus some of the things we see on other golf courses, can still look absolutely beautiful. But Don't look at the scenery too much because you've got, well over 200 yards here. Even though it's elevated, it still requires a good tee shot, but a little 2 here, and you might just have yourself a good outward 9.
Goodbye. Going. It's going.
Okay, safely aboard. Gonna have to take pretty much a full swing at this one with the putter because this one is into the hill and the hole is cut back. Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle.
You do, yeah?
Just got there just a little wide of the
Yeah,
mark.
no, I haven't done it for. I used to do it quite a lot, and then
Just a tap in there
But
for
took
par at the
over.
9th. And that
Yeah,
finishes off
I'm
a
gonna
strong front 9. It's a
try
33,
and go a bit
2 under
fishing
par.
during the Easter holidays. Because one of the
What's
places
player
where I
looking
can
at
fish,
on the 10th
and
here at
that's
Chambers Bay.
Well,
Going,
normally
going,
at par
yeah.
4, you're just thinking blaze
Um,
away, but
one of the
this
places
is
where
one
I
of the
fish,
few
they
holes, really. I
do,
think you've got to be careful on what putt you hit off the tee. It
there's
starts to
one lake
narrow
where
up.
they
You really
where
want to
they
avoid,
do
avoid those
fish.
2 short bunkers that come in around the 300-yard mark.
they allow fishing
And
in the
that
off
really
season.
sets yourself up with a nice sort of wedge. That's really the right way to play it. You don't have to take the trouble on in front here.
Nice.
And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway.
I just do it. I just go do it for a little bit of fresh air.
Put himself
fun.
in an excellent position. Keyboards, 88 yards. Really good opportunity here. Second shot.
I've never done it. Yeah, I used to play.
No,
I
it's
used
a
to. I used to
decent-sized
do,
green. It's not bad, just a little past
matches
the
all the
hole.
time.
Now this for birdie at 10.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Nah, that's going to wander off to the
That
right and leave
cousin have
maybe
fished.
2-3 feet coming back.
Nice.
So that's in for par to
Yeah, I used to
start
do
this
it
backside.
quite a lot.
And he'll remain right where he is.
But I think I do want to get back into it a
Stepping
little
up to the
bit,
tee
just
here
to
at the 11th, Frank.
Yeah, it looks straightforward.
take my
When you
mind
see a
off of
big dune
everything.
in the middle of the fairway, you can really take that out of play. Get it
I
down
only
there
go
as
for,
far
like,
as you can. You're going to need to.
2
And
hours
then
or
from
something
there on
like
in,
that.
it's really just trying to find out exactly where you want to land that second shot so that you can get it on the right level.
It's only small fish in the Otway, so not that bad.
Uses the spin there and holds the green, but a long way home for that birdie. Nah, that might have been a little more break than he was expecting as that one winds up undercutting the hole. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll stay right where he is.
Come on.
The 12th here at Chambers Bay is known as the Narrows. What's the play here, Frank?
2, really. You could just sort of iron it down there, have a little wedge or a pitch in there with no sweat whatsoever. Or, if you want to have a little bit of fun, if you can drive it over that bunker that's just short left of this green, you might just putt for an eagle.
Oh, not holding back. This is a big swing.
You can go off. Fine. Got a little chip shot. We can take the little chip shot.
So after nearly driving this par 4, his second from behind the green.
Ah,
Nope.
and ladies and gentlemen, hang on.
So this is what I look at every day. Only as OBS bath clothes. This is what I look at every single day. Greens. Round. Then you got my computers over here. That's it. I've literally got the smallest room in the house. Literally got packs to show you.
There we go. Fine.
That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll remain right where he is. On to the 13th hole here at Chambers Bay. It's a par 4, and they call this one Eagle Eye.
Yeah, dogleg to the right, beefy par 4. You hit it down to one of the widest fairways on the golf course. And then up in front, if you look at the middle of the green, you're going to see one bunker. Needless to say.
Yeah, I know. I
that's gotta be
realised I
avoided.
wasn't on mute. I realised. Oh, well. It's one of the other streamers that I watch.
All right, in the fairway.
All right.
Good, clean contact and a nice result. And a chance for birdie coming up. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie.
Nice.
And he gets it to 12 under par.
Keep it going.
Right now to the 14th hole, and this is the 5th consecutive par 4
Come on.
here at Chambers Bay. And by this point, the players will know whether they're on their game or off their game.
At 546 yards, this hole can be shortened considerably if you choose to take a brave line down the left side. You can chew off as much as 70 or 80 yards. But once again here, because the hole bends to the left, you've really got to know which direction that wind is coming from.
I'm going to catch it, so I can catch this part and drop. Come on. Go. I'm going to go.
Turning out
Oh,
to
it
be
is,
a wonderful
it
Saturday
is.
of golf here, and this
It's gone.
another fine tee shot.
Well, that was actually quite a nice shot. That was actually quite a nice shot.
From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
139 is the number and the pin right at the back.
Underhit this. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Rich, I thought this was going to be a tough shot. Pin at the back of
We
the
will
green,
take
but
that.
total disdain. Threw it all the way back there.
Another rolled in there. Birdie's now at
Back, we
13
love that.
in 14. And he'll move to 13 under par for the tournament. At last, Frank, a break from those long par fours. We just played 5 par fours in a row. Now the par 3 15th.
And also, as you can see in the distance, you can actually see a tree, one of the few that are on the golf course. Hence the name of 15, it's called Lone Fir. Not overly long, just a little short hole. But in a US Open, obviously they can play it at around 250 yards. It's just a fun par 3. But check where
Be
that
nice,
flag is.
be nice,
because,
be nice.
Sometimes 3 is a good score here. But an easy flag position, and then go straight at it.
Stop, 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 stop. I'm going to take that.
Okay, solid shot.
Take
That'll give him
that.
a chance at birdie here at the 15th. This is an 11-foot putt.
Oh, my sister's calling me. Bear
Good
with me.
effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. It'll hold tight at -13. Now to the par 4, 423 yards, 16th hole. What's the right play, Frank?
Fairway first, once again, you'll see the slope of the fairway from the left to the right side. It means move your aim down that left side. It'll make this fairway appear that much bigger.
Okay, sorry about that,
And
ladies
of
and
course, then when you hit into this green, you're really going to have to flight that second shot properly. This is like a tabletop green.
Could we get there? Could we get close? We get close. We'll get probably about. We're like 1, maybe 90. Maybe even less than that.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here,
Maybe like
and this
30.
another fine tee shot.
28 yard, 22 yards from the hole. Very nice.
The
Very,
big drive
very
got
nice.
him here. Now a short one for his second. Oh man, absolutely can do no wrong. Dialed
I've done
in,
that
and
twice.
that is an eagle, and this is a spectacular
In
round
2
of
rounds
golf.
on the same hole.
Frank, you don't need just a caddy out here at Chambers Bay. Seems like you need a sports psychologist. You start thinking about the names of these holes. Beached at 16, and what's 17 called?
Derailed, and you can see why too. That green's
Come on.
perched up there. If you've got the round going in the wrong direction, this is
Come
not a
on.
hole to start on. So if you've got a run going, it's just a good tee shot that lands around the front there, and you just take a 3 here. This is not a time to be a hero.
Hit and just stop. Nice. Beauty.
Okay, a little local knowledge there. He gets that
Beauty,
ball to work
beauty,
back
beauty.
onto the green. And now a birdie putt coming up. Chance now for another birdie.
And these are the putts you drill when
Oh,
you're on
last
the putting
moment.
green before the round.
Yeah, I know it will.
This should have a good chance to go in.
As soon as I saw it go
Got it
too
there,
straight,
but not quite on
I'm
target.
going to turn at the last moment. That's so annoying.
Nicely done as he rolls that in for his par. And he'll stay at 15 under.
Yeah, it's round 3.
Now to the 18th hole. Frank, everyone wants to finish in style.
Yeah, the home hole here, once again, you head back to just a wonderful view, and you realise that Chambers Bay was designed as a walking golf course, and it was designed to have fun and test every department of your game. 18 will do that.
For that little
It probably
gap
gives
there,
you
I'll
more
be happy.
trouble on both sides
Go
of
on.
the hole than any other hole on the golf course.
Okay, level with it.
He
I'll
just
take
keeps
that.
motoring right along.
Take
Another
that
good tee
shot.
shot right there.
Don't like this. Oh, no. Okay, we're going to be about 30 foot, 20 foot. Ooh. 22.
Oh, what
Okay,
a good
22.
shot that is. Home and two
That's
on
fine.
the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
Warm up time. Not fair.
Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. Yeah, that's a good putt there. It's a birdie at 18. And that's going to be a third round score of 63.
Okay, we're one
Very, very
behind. We're one
I mean,
behind.
quite a
That
run
means
today
we will
for
be
our
going up
featured golfer.
with
They
the
posted
leader.
a low score, and now right back in.
Fine, because we can see what they're doing. What everyone else is doing as well. We can claw this back. Oh. We love that. We're back up to 4 to 7 mile an hour winds as well. I'm going Los Angeles.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Chambers Bay Golf Course just outside Tacoma, Washington, it's the final round of the EA Sports Championship. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the
Oh, so
entire
it's right in
field
front of
as we
the
check the leaderboard.
green. Okay.
England's Tommy Fleetwood is the leader. He leads the pack at 17 under. Meanwhile, our featured golfer right there to begin this Sunday, currently just 1 shot off the lead. That one flirting with the left edge of the fairway.
Fine.
And that'll do just fine. A
It's
good start to
fine.
this final round. Safely in the fairway at 1. Now from just 94 yards out, this his second.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
Oh.
That's going to scoot a foot or 2 by. Safely in. It's a par here at the first. And he's going to remain at minus 16.
We got birdie
Down
on
to
that
the
hole
second
as
hole
well.
here at Chambers Bay. And Frank, it is not overly long. Where's the trouble here?
Well, 281 yards really to the big long bunker that goes all the way to the green. So as long as you can avoid that,
This
you
this
don't have
one
to
we're
drive
going
it
to go
out here, just
for it.
something that's going to be a little short of that. You're still only going to have 100 yards really, or just over 100 yards in for your second shot. A really good chance too to get off to a good start.
Go left, go left, go left, go left, go
Another
left,
good
go
tee
left, go
shot
left,
for
go
him to
left.
start the round as he gets another fairway here at the second.
Oh. We'll take the left. We'll take that left.
So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second to this par 4. And that a little beyond the hole, but a good shot. This now 7 feet for his birdie. Yeah, well
Nice.
done. It's a birdie here at the
Don't
second.
mind that.
And he moves to 17 under
Don't
par.
mind.
At the third tee now, Frank, and what are we staring at here?
He
This
parred
green
it.
is anything
That's
other than
good.
symmetrical, so be very, very cautious on where the flag is.
Good.
Anything in the middle of the green you can putt to the corners. Well, if you can call them corners, more like ragtails, but beautiful par 3.
I wish EA didn't let this game die out.
That's a fun tee shot to
I-
hit.
I wish
right there.
EA
You
made
know
a-
the wind
a
is at your back.
newer
You
version.
Tee it high and just let it go. Get it up there in the jet stream, and that's just what he did. He's going to love that. That one
Yeah.
just going to sneak on by.
Add more courses in. Add maybe something like the DP World Tour into it or something like that.
Nicely done. It is a par here at the third.
The other thing is,
And he's going
they
to remain
know,
one shot off the pace.
they know. Well, you know when you're
Frank,
period of
standing here on
time,
the
how
fourth
many
tee at Chambers
years
Bay, you
of,
can see what this golf
like, say,
course
like
is
the
all about with those
US
dunes
Open.
on the left and all
you know
that sand
where
down on the right.
that's
going to
be played. What?
Yeah, first hole,
The next
Rich, really,
2
that
years
bends
or
to the
something
right.
like that?
But if anything, you want to keep the tee shot down the left side. It's
Yeah.
going to give you a
In
better
that
angle
case,
to the
you'll
green.
be better.
And unlike
of
the
winning
two
a lot, yeah.
previous holes, this,
To be
this
honest,
fairway slopes to the other direction, to the right.
I think this version is pretty. It is. It is. It definitely needs new courses. I.e., maybe the courses that are on
It's up in the wind, maybe drifting a little left.
ones
Okay,
in
that's gonna
Dubai
be
and all that
safely
lot.
in the fairway, and that's
as
where you
well.
need to play from if you're
Add
going to make
those in.
a final round surge. In the fairway, it's lying nicely, and 180 yards left.
But gameplay is
That's some
yeah.
good work there.
EA is
Able
much
to
better
hold the
gameplay.
elevated green and now has a good
But
look at birdie.
2K
Well
has
played.
the better courses. Thank you.
No, that's going to miss right, and a good opportunity goes by the wayside. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at
Just my
4.
putting limit let
And
me
he'll
down.
remain one shot back.
And also the most
Frank, it's
for
kind of fun
me,
to swing away on an elevated tee
'cause I
like
grew
this,
up
the fifth here at Chambers
around
Bay.
this
It looks
course.
straight away. It certainly does. And under 500 yards,
and I used to
so
work
it
to
gives
the
you a
course.
chance, plus that elevation.
And that is
you should be able
Wentworth.
to knock one down there. The whole pinch is in,
Wentworth
though, with those
is
bunkers left
a
and right. And there's just
beautiful
one
course.
bunker in the front of this green.
Wish they had
and
that
as you can guess, should
on
be
here.
avoided.
Be careful. They call this hole free fall.
We're going. Oh, we're not. Oh, we are. We're going rough. Very
And
rough.
this is the exact wrong time for that. In
Yeah, I
contention
wish they
in
did
the
have
final round,
Wentworth.
but this is into the heavy stuff.
Or also have like they've got the ladies on this. Well, give them some ladies the courses that the ladies play on tour as well.
A decision had to be made there. It was perhaps even a layup, but all in all, that's a tremendous shot just to get the ball on the green from there.
Yes, a good read. It's a birdie here at 5. And he's got it. to
Nice, heavy
minus
rough
18.
save there. Lovely.
Getting set to hit the tee shot here
That's
at the
one
6th
thing
at
they
Chambers Bay.
definitely
Frank,
need
where
to
you
try and
looking
sort
to
out.
land the ball off the tee here?
There's a nice dune down that left side that sort of gives you a good line that you can work the ball off here. But remember, this is a links golf course, so you don't try and fight Mother Nature because she'll always win. So just anything down the left, let that ball sort of kick its way back towards the middle of the
I'll
field.
tell you now,
A lengthy par
playing like
four, though,
Wentworth
495.
will be so nice. They can actually have all three courses there.
Another
They can have the
good
West
drive.
course,
That's been a key.
East
and a few
course,
more of
and the
those
par
as
3
this
course as
round
well.
goes along would do wonders in trying to
You know,
hold on
that'd
and
be
win this
lovely.
tournament.
Having
Second
all
shot
three
coming up.
courses on
Let's
it.
bring in Iona Stephen.
It's 125 yards to get you to the front portion of the green. 139 yards will get you to the flag. The pin up front in the right-hand corner of the green.
Oh, nothing wrong with that iron shot. It's a good one. Just a little short, little right, but still a very good place to putt from.
If you lot
Yeah,
could
well
add
done. It's
any
back-to-back
course
birdies here on this
on
front
here,
side.
what
He
would it
moves
be?
to 19 under for the tournament.
It doesn't have to be on the PGA Tour.
On the
Be
7th tee
any
now, it
course.
is over 500 yards from the back tee.
Yeah, this is called humpback, and you can see why there's all those mounds and
Any
undulations
course,
between you and
what
the hole,
course
plus
would
all
you
that
have
amazing bunkering
add on
down the
here?
right side. All to be avoided, really. If you can do that, then you get a decent look at this green. But yeah, you've mentioned it, 500 plus yards. It's going to play longer than that uphill.
That's actually a good shout.
Nothing to fault there. Safely in the fairway.
That's actually a good shout. Nice course. Maybe my old home course. I love
Perfect
playing
spot to
it,
play
but
this second. Middle
haven't
of the
been
fairway.
able to last 2 seasons.
Well, had a good lie in the fairway, but couldn't do
Yeah,
anything with it. That comes up woefully short.
I'll tell you now, one of the
Good
courses
shot
I
here,
played
35 yards.
as a kid. Called Hoebridge. And that it's got an 18-hole
Yep, played that
course,
nicely. That'll work out just
a
fine.
9-hole course, and a
8-foot
par
putt
3
here.
course. Now I love the par 3 course. 18-hole par 3 course. Lovely.
Yep, well done.
Now-
That's in for par here at 7. And that's
One
going
of
to
the
preserve
holes
this tenuous
gotta be something
one-shot
like-
lead.
14 or 15. It's
Now
up
to
a
the
hill
8th and a long par 5, Frank.
like that.
Fortunately, there's no bunkers, just the dunes either side. The hole looks a
And it
little
is like-
narrow off
it
the
is
tee,
so
but get down there,
steep.
you're going to realise that's a fairly generous
To be honest,
fairway.
I ain't a
There's
huge
a little bit
fan
of
of
mounding in
golf.
this green, too. That
Only
actually
watch it-
slopes it back
yeah.
towards the player. So use that to
And
your
then
advantage.
the 18th literally was just a dead straight hole, but on the right hand side it was just tree line, and then to the left of it was like hole, I'll say 10, 11. Yeah, 10 and 11, something like that. Was off to it. It was,
Well, that was
it's one of these ones.
50-50 off the tee. Rough,
and then
fairway,
also
I guess it
just
was more than
beyond
50-50.
the green, you
Fairway's
got-
fine.
Still better than
The
3
first
bills
and the 10th
away
tee.
as he puts forth his second. to the par
Yeah.
5.
But the problem was, the other side of the tree line was the car park. You had to have a dead straight shot. Anything else, oh. Some cars are going to get damaged. Oh, I should have done full spin, not backward spin. But yeah, it's a lovely course.
Okay, that's acceptable there. Nope. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And the lead will remain 1. Really good mix of holes here at Chambers Bay. And Frank, we finished this front side with a par 3 after just having come off that long par 5.
And it's a beauty too. The tee is some 100 feet up in the air, so you get a great view of this magnificent golf course, and you realise why it's called a true links. This green here, though, it looks rather daunting, well bunkered on the right side, but you can see enough of it. And once again, links, use the bounce, and you can still kick one in there close.
Nice.
And that one not on the green.
Give me a
but
bit.
not
I just want.
terrible
I'll
spot
have to have a look
sitting
at
up
this
in the
course.
short grass.
I have to
Still
look at
work
this
to
course.
do
I
to
can't
get
remember
this
what it's
on the
called off the
green.
top of my
This
head.
his second.
Let me. That's nice. That's a
It's been
nice
good
little
start
shot.
to the round, and more evidence there. Beautiful touch from around the
Stay
green.
par.
Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th.
Let me have a little look.
And that
I
is
think
going
it
to
may
finish
be.
off a 3 under front side as they go out in 32.
I have to check the map.
Frank, what's the player looking at
Let me
on the
just
10th
check.
here at Chambers Bay?
Well, normally at a par 4, you're just thinking blaze away, but this is one of the few holes, really, I think you've got to be careful on what club you hit off the tee. It starts to narrow up. You really want to avoid those 2 short bunkers that come in around the 300-yard mark. And that really sets yourself up with a nice sort of wedge. That's really the right way to play it. You don't have to take the trouble on in front here.
Where is it? Oh, it's here. Okay. May have got it back just in so quick. I did. Lovely. Amber. There we go. Back. Whew. OBS just crashed. God. Needs to sort that one out.
That's going to be up the left-hand side. Boy, the rhythm is definitely
I'm
there.
sure
today.
it's
Another
there.
wonderful tee shot. A little under 90 yards left here for his second.
Not over there, no. Let me Google it a bit more. Hang on.
Well, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly be much closer than that.
Substantial movement on this putt right to left, and it's from distance, so this one not just about speed, but line as well.
Oh, I can't find it. Oh, it is there. Yeah. Yes. Found it. Good. Okay.
Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th.
So another
And this will
place.
remain a one-shot advantage.
Okay. It's called the Vale Resort.
Getting set
And
to
that
tee off at the
is
11th hole,
in
long par 4,
Cardiff.
537 yards. Frank, how do you play this hole, with a bazooka?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try and take that June out of play, that's for sure, in the middle of the field. Bunkers down the left are more for scenic rather than they're not really problematic for the player.
I've
off
heard
the
a
tee.
bit about this course.
Just, as I said, hit it over that June, and then really there's a ridge in the middle of this green, so you've got to
That's
be on
one
the
of the
right
places
level.
where would be nice to play. That's one of the other courses. Right where Nick
And
lives.
no
Near,
issues there. Good
near,
tee
Nick-
shot in the short
near
grass.
Nick. It's actually between, yeah.
Second shot coming
that
up.
far
Let's
out.
check in for the first time with Nota Begay the
But
third.
nice.
158 yards left to the hole. Wind is helping from behind, so you can take a little less club.
That one was running so hot.
Let's just Google it as well. Turn.
And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
No.
Didn't trust the read there. And that's going
No.
to cost him. Safely in. It's a bogey here at number 11. And he'll fall back to 18 under par. The 12th here at Chambers Bay is known as the Narrows. What's the play here, Frank?
Two, really. You could just sort of iron it down there, have a little wedge or a pitch in there with no sweat whatsoever. Or, if you want to have a little bit of fun, if you can drive it over that bunker that's just short left of this green, you might just putt for an eagle.
This one's going to go, I think. We've just taken too much off.
Well, that's on a pretty good line so far.
Maybe not. Maybe not. It's going to be a big old putt. Or maybe just a chip. Okay.
Not your standard approach here. This, his second from behind the green.
Not ideal.
This is a 13-footer.
Come on.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet.
How much are we off the lead?
Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll remain at 18 under.
Okay, we're tied. We're
13th
tied.
hole now. It's a dogleg right, par 4. Frank?
But at 534 yards, you need an eagle eye, which is the name of the hole, to find exactly where you want to hit this. Doglegs to the right. There is a fairway that's plenty wide to accept a good tee shot. And then from there on,
we're tied.
it's
We've got
actually
push
a
it.
relatively straightforward second shot, providing you can miss that bunker that's just short in the middle of the green.
Yeah, good swing and a good result.
We go down the hill?
That is
Yeah.
safely into the fairway.
Not as much, but hey.
Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for his second into the wind.
Yeah, I could have done a
Uses
bit of
the
a better
spin
shot
there,
than that.
Holds the green, but a long way home for that birdie. A birdie opportunity here at 13.
And this certainly would be a bonus if it goes in. You just need to make sure you get it
Turn,
there.
turn,
Give
turn,
yourself
turn,
a
turn,
chance.
turn.
Never up, never in.
Oh, yes.
Thank you, I
Plenty of pace
needed
to
that.
Get up that slope. It is
Needed
in
that
for
putt.
a birdie. And he will take over sole possession of the lead here midway through these final 9 holes.
We're going to nick
Frank,
this.
this is the 5th par 4 in a row, and they're not easy. This one here at 14, really a daunting tee shot.
It is. That's why it's called Cape Fair. A true Cape hole in golf, Rich, is when you've got to decide how much you want to bite off when you hit across a slight dogleg. And this one, really, you're going to be rewarded the further left you can go. There is one little bunker in the middle of the fairway that you have to avoid. That's going to be 320 or so yards off the tee. This whole 546 yards, you're going to
This
see
is
a variety
400.
of second shots, or the length of second shots here.
Oh, why couldn't you on
determined
that last little
purely
ridge?
by the bravery
That
of the
last
tee
ridge
shot.
would have gone. 442.
A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot.
A new chair. I've not even got a desk.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
This one going to require some pace
Forward
back up the hill for
complete.
birdie.
Okay.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And this will stay a one-shot lead.
Next on the list is on the
Frank,
bar.
normally in a golf course, you don't want to spend too much time in the trees, with the trees, around the trees. But part of me wants to go up and hug this tree because he's all alone. It's the only tree on the whole golf course.
Well, I know you're a tree hugger, Rich, I really do. But at 246 yards, when
I've
they
had the
play this
lowest
off the back tee
FPL.
at the
Oh,
US Open,
God.
believe me, nobody's hugging that tree. They're just trying to make three.
Yeah, I've got to do a video on that.
one
That comes out later on
safely
today.
on the putting surface.
Should be out at, what are you at?
This is in the
5,
30-foot range here.
4 o'clock,
It's
4
for
o'clock.
birdie.
4 o'clock it's coming out. As soon as I finish the stream, I'll be doing the video on that. I was doing it I was doing one yesterday, and I kept on getting
This'll
getting
be
some
a
power
5-foot putt
surges in the house.
Yeah, good putt. That's in for
Lucky
par here
it
at
didn't affect my
15.
PC.
And the lead will
But
remain
I then
at
decided
one
to
with 3 holes
turn
left
off my
to
PC.
play.
And yeah,
Now to the
so
3-hole finishing stretch here at
What was it
Chambers Bay.
about?
And we get it started with a relatively
It was
short
halfway
par
through the
4.
football.
It's a 423-yard hole, the 16th, Frank.
yeah.
Being slightly to the right, there's a huge
Well, remember you
bunker
still got the
all
cup
way down
games,
the right
the
side
cup-
that sort of
the
starts,
the
I don't
cup
know, maybe about
in
100
the
yards
mini
off the tee,
league.
goes all the way to the green.
That's what you can
You
try and
go
focus
right,
on.
And then you realise why this hole is called beached.
Yeah, I know.
It all looks so simple.
Yes,
and
you got the
going
cup
good,
coming
doesn't it?
up.
And that is yet another solid
That
drive.
starts, I think, game week 33.
Put himself in an excellent position.
32, 33,
Keyboards,
something like that.
88 yards. Really good opportunity here. Second shot. This one's looking good.
All English teams are
It
done
was a good
after
shot coming in here. I know it's
quarterfinals,
a little
apart
long,
from
but
us.
still, inside that 10-foot circle is always good and even money, really, to make birdie.
He'll say he should have
I
made
still
that.
think Liverpool-Barcelona is still going to be a bit of a tricky game.
Okay, that'll be a par here
I still
at
think it's going to be a
16.
tricky game.
And the lead will remain 2 with 2 to play.
Just 2 holes left
Was
to
it
play.
Liverpool
now
PSG?
Par 3, the 17th, 218 yards.
Ah,
and
yeah.
All sorts of
Oh,
trouble,
PSG.
Frank,
Oh,
down
God,
that
yeah.
right.
Liverpool
Well,
out.
if you weren't beached at
Yeah,
16th,
sorry.
at the 16th,
Let
then there's
it
a
go.
chance you can
Okay,
get
fine.
derailed, which is what this
Fine.
hole's called, at 17. Difficult par 3. You
They
can
won't
see
win.
the bunker
No.
there in front, and once again, wind conditions. This is going to probably require one of the best tee shots, especially in the closing stages of US Open.
Winner of that type ain't.
That's a difficult shot to
Yeah,
execute,
yeah,
but
Arsenal-
he pulled it off, and the ball is in a
It
wonderful
even could be
position.
Real Madrid by Real Madrid Bayern Munich semi-final. That could be. Oh, that's a toughie.
Wow, just a hair off.
What
target.
the hell just
Those are
happened
the
there?
ones that'll drive you crazy. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And this will stay a
That's a
two-shot
clip.
lead with 1 hole to play.
Now to the 18th hole, Frank. Everyone wants to finish in style.
Yeah, the home hole here, once again, you
Maybe
head back
not.
to just a
Oh, actually.
wonderful view, and you realise that Chambers Bay was designed
This is driving me up the wall. Why is it crashing 3 times? Oh.
Right side off the tee. Ooh, some big drives today. That might be the biggest of the bunch.
That's a nice drive.
Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5.
Okay. I've got 2 putts to win this.
Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark. Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. And there you go. It's a win here in Washington on the PGA Tour.
Gee, that gave me a bit of a
Our
fright.
featured golfer outstanding this week
That
with
gave me a bit of a
dominating
fright.
performance, Frank, to win it going away.
That's right, Rich. And when I sort of look at that final round in retrospect, there were so many times where they could have made the right decision and let the field come back to them, but they just kept it in
There's
front,
another
kept it in
trophy.
front, and always kept that
There's
little
another
buffer. So to win
trophy.
by 3, 4 shots, I mean, that is a great.
It'd be interesting to see what goes on in the next round. Collect my rewards. Ooh, ooh. Is that better than what I've got right now, or is it worse? This bet cannot be acquired on this. Ooh, I haven't actually got woods. I've got. Okay. Fine. Okay. I thought that was my delivery coming because I've got something delivery coming today. Made hard work of that. Yeah, I did make hard work of it. What packs today? No cards today. It's some headphones or in the ear headphones. I'm getting like a chair delivered, not a gaming chair. It's for when I'm at swim competition down on. It's like one of these camping chairs. Yeah, one that folds up. Yeah. Love it. Love it. True. Well, there's people actually on. Let's just. Oh, you've just done it for that. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna add people just in case, because some people may be offline, like showing they're offline. I do it all the time. What wind speed? Come on. What wind speed? I'm going to keep going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Ooh. We'll take that. We will take that. For this evening stream thing, we already have 4 of us for definite. How do you know? How do you know? And what could we be playing? We could be playing different things. I could be doing different. The announcement will be done tomorrow at the end of the stream. Anything, it doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. So it looks like it's just me and you, Kev. Yeah. Looks like it's just me and you. That's if it will allow me to hit the X button to start. There we go. It may crash. It's loading. Yeah, it probably will crash.
Now, from the great state of Washington, EA Sports, so proud to welcome you to the Chambers Bay Golf Course for this edition of PGA Tour Golf. Rich Lerner pleased, as always, to be joined by Frank Nobilo up here in the tower. Frank, Chambers Bay's gone through some changes since it hosted the U.S. Open back in 2015. How do you size up just how the course plays now?
It's definitely better. I remember when Jordan Spieth won there in 2015. It was so new to us all, but all the changes have been positive. And it's semi-links golf, so get out there, have a look around, let the ball bounce and roll a little bit. But there's some fun, really fun shots to be hit out there.
Come on.
Ken in the back left today as he'll stare down this second to the par 4.
No.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out
Nice.
so hot.
The one up on me already.
Oh, is that any good? Perfect.
That was tracking pretty well, too. That could have gone in for the same price.
Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par.
Oh. 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 So
Ooh.
close. So close, almost getting up there.
And this not a distance you practice all that often with your bunker shots.
Been chipped back. Didn't spin back. Did not spin
Really,
back.
that's a waste of a big tee shot. Driven it down on the bunker.
You're two up on me already.
Fairly
I know you are.
straightforward, and that's a waste.
Come on, give me a good putt. Oh, quite close. A miss.
No, didn't get that out there far enough, and it winds up sliding by to the right. So he'll finish that off for his par. Couple of fours to get his round underway.
On the fringe. Don't you, Kev. You're going to chip this in. Oh, you missed it.
I think he'll be fairly
Thank
pleased
God
with
for
that,
that,
Frank.
then.
What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
That so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it.
Come on. Still evens. Not ideal.
Trying to work this one left to right. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there.
Where are you?
Second shot
You're
straight
down
ahead,
there.
and we
Okay.
go to Iona Stephen.
Well, 122 left to the flag. Pin on the right-hand side.
But you
so
managed to get
plenty of
right up
room
next to the
left of
flag,
it.
haven't you? Yep. How do you do that?
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Got it there, but not quite on target.
It is my putting that has been letting me down today. just been
Disappointment there.
so
He'll brush
close
it in,
on my
and
putt.
that'll be just a par.
This round's been a clinic so far, and that's another great drive and another good opportunity to make another birdie.
So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range. That is absolutely fine.
Or at least at least I'm not the only one who just
for birdie.
edges the cup. That's fine.
Boy, we are seeing some really good golf here early on. That's going to move him to 4 under through his first 5 holes.
Well, that's you, actually. Kev's 4 under, not me. Maybe I could have aimed a bit more towards the hole. Okay, a little tip over the bunker is fine.
Breeze at his back shoulder as he lines up his second from the fairway. Okay, it's not stone dead, but that's not too bad. He's been automatic on this front side. This for birdie. Ah, yes, well done. It's a birdie to move
We'll
to
take a
4
game
under
shot
now
there.
on the day.
We'll take a shot gained. Oh, okay, bunker's fine.
And that one
Bunker's
gonna
fine.
wind up in the bunker. A lot
Don't
to
mind
worry
that.
about here as he digs in for his second.
Should have probably gone club length extra. This
Yeah,
is
the green
bad.
just didn't want to hold that one. That'll run off into the short grass. I don't think he's going to fall in love with that one, Frank, but it won't hurt him.
No, but you'd expect from there to sort of get it within kicking distance. Now you got to work.
Oh yeah, really
And then I'll just give you
well
that
done
back and you
there.
probably
That
got-
was
I'm playing-
definitely more than a knee knocker, but
I'm
it
playing
is in
super
for
awful.
bogey.
Can't do anything with this. Just to slow it down. Just to slow it down. Stop, 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 stop. Nice.
Ball's
Got
back
good
in the fairway.
approach.
I guess it's better
Stop.
to be lucky than good.
Yeah, I say that, but your iron shots are.
Ooh.
Awful. Don't you dare.
Yeah, not a great lie, and that's on the green, but with work to do. We turn to Nota Begay III for this look at birdie.
And this is a nice, smooth right to lefter. This
We'll
is
take
the
it.
go zone.
Oh, yes, very impressive right there, and that goes down for a birdie. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
That's definitely difference
Okay,
at the
not bad
moment.
out of
My
the sand,
irons
and
are
that's
leading.
what will remain, trying to
Yeah.
grind out a par.
They are landing right next to the hole, and I'm not judging everything right today.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It's
Even
in
the
for
normal-
par here at the
When I was doing my
ninth.
tournaments, couldn't
And
do
the
it.
scorecard's looking pretty good after 9 holes. That's a 29 6 under par.
This should go the whole way. Ah, bad bounce. Oh, roll back down. Roll, roll, roll. Oh, I didn't roll.
And that just did not want to
Didn't roll.
settle. It'll wind up rolling off the fairway and into the heavy stuff.
And we hit the cup.
A good opportunity lost there. That so
Oh.
nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it.
This is awful.
Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb.
Maybe
And
410,
this one, well, as we like to say,
or
is in the
440.
mayor's office.
Oh, 389. So you're
From well down the fairway, this a bit of a tricky distance for his second.
.409. Okay. That's a lovely shot.
Nothing wrong with that. Inside of 5 feet. Nicely done. Now this for another birdie. That's going to slide on by.
It said turn. I aimed over and it didn't turn. It did not turn.
Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Yeah, this not a terribly long hole, so precision off the tee is the key, and the iron is the right call there.
Yeah, I should have gone. No, I went one club too less.
Good chance to get one in close from here. This, his second. Six feet now for birdie. Yeah,
We were
can't
four
take
high,
those
but
for
I think
granted.
that's what I've
Good
got to look at.
concentration there.
I've got to
and
look
it's
at
in
probably
for a birdie.
changing my clubs around a little bit. Yeah. That's what I think I've got to try and do. Probably change some of my clubs around.
This one's starting a hair right.
Bad bounce. Also, I think I've got
That
to try
had
and
to be in the rough the
finish
whole way.
one of
One
the
more
actual,
bounce back on the fairway.
like,
So can he capitalize on the break here?
manufactured
His second
challenges.
from the short grass.
I think that's what I've got to do. Finish one of the manufactured challenges, so I can get some of their rewards.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still, inside 40 feet, just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
That one just going to sneak on by. That so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. This one starting up that left side.
I play with
Once
10
again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to
words.
wonder how low can you go? And the driving has been simply
Okay, I
superb.
may have to have a look at that.
Little bit of an awkward distance for this, his second. And that'll do just fine. Chance now for another birdie. Nah, that one's going to go begging. He
That was in my
misses
hand
right.
that time.
Frustration there. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par.
Yeah, I think I've definitely got to try and do some of those
That's
challenges
going to
just
be
to.
on the putting surface, and a birdie
beat 'em
looks
and all that
straight
lot.
ahead. This from about 10 feet. Oh, goodness. that
I'm
is
definitely
too
my putting is
bad. That would have
way
been a
off.
good birdie, but not to be. That so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it.
Well, we both make it to the green. I'm 23.
Drivable par
23
4.
foot.
Not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot.
Turn.
Come
you.
on, are you kidding? A third eagle of the round? That is not something you see every day, I promise you.
Jesus.
Yeah, very good shot, taking it in right of the hole, and a good look upcoming. Coming off the eagle, this for birdie. Yes, very methodically done, and that one.
Why
in
can I
for
play
birdie.
like this the whole time? Last hole, second shot. Let's see how close we can get.
Boy, he's in a nice little groove right now. Played the last couple of holes in 3 under par, and he's got another in the fairway here.
You in the bunker?
Now a big spot here for something good. This is a short second to the par 5.
Okay. I may have overhit this. Oh well. Spin. Nice. Oh, it's going to be tight. Who's? Oh, I think I'm the closest.
Wow,
5 foot
what a second
to,
shot. And Frank,
5
he
foot
has
1.
a chance for yet. Can you believe this? Another eagle?
Yeah, I thought 1 was enough, Rich. 2, wow, that's a little greedy, right? A chance for 3 eagles?
Boo.
That is
Boo.
a disappointment inside of 10 feet to not be able to get that one down. Okay, what a run here down the stretch. Birdies at 16, 17, and now here at 18. And that's going to mean this is a round of, ready for this, 63. Well, Frank, this day had it all, didn't it?
It certainly did, Rich. It's always nice to
What we got? I've only got about 10 minutes left, actually. So what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm going to have to call it there. I've only got about 10 minutes left. We ain't got enough time to get things done. So I will be back on tomorrow. I will be making my announcement tomorrow, and that will be at the end of the stream. So if anyone wants to come in, okay, it'll be at the end of the stream, but hopefully you're there for the whole time. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, have a lovely time. Stay safe, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye from now.